Cause I got bitches everywhere.
Player, you can't play her, but if you play her, you know. All right, let me get this on screen for you peoples. Where are we? I can get rid of that. And I can get rid of that. Actually, I want to see that later. Right, here we go. So we got Man United make 3 stars untouchable, but will listen to offers for every other player in the summer transfer window. Did you hear me? Man United will listen to offers for all but 3 of their squad. 3 of their squad in the summer transfer window, according to reports. Excuse me. New co-owners handed by British billionaire, headed by British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe, are assuming control of the football operations at Old Trafford and have already bought Omar and Jason in as chief executive and director of football. Dan Unsworth is expected to become the sporting director, though as it stands, he remains on gardening leave at Newcastle. The fresh-looking set of Man United chiefs, which also includes Enzo Sports head Dave Brasilford, are set to employ a sell to buy transfer policy in the summer, and according to the Telegraph, they are prepared to adopt an ultra flexible approach to incomings and outgoings. They are willing to listen to offers for almost everyone, with agents and rival clubs well aware of Man United's pivoting transfer policy. Here we go. However, the young trio of Kibio, Ramos and Garnacho are the only stars that will not be sold under any circumstances. This is because they are deemed to be the future of Old Trafford. Man United are financially restricted when it comes to who they can bring through the door due to a £555 million spent over the last 3 transfer windows. They are also set to miss out on the Champions League revenue, although they will make some of that money up as their players would take a 25% cut as per the terms of their contracts. Shit, son. But providing that they can stay within the profit and stability rules, Manchester United Chiefs have identified 3 areas to strengthen: centre forward, centre midfield, and right centre back. It is unlikely that Red Devils will be able to afford the likes of Bayern Munich's Jamil and Leverkusen's Rurix. Sorry, I can't pronounce these names there, who are expected to be available in the coming months. Meanwhile, a number of Man United players are listed within the report as those who could face the axe at the end of the season. They include Marcus Rashford as the club's willingly considered a credible offer for the forward, although they are not actively looking to sell him. If the England man explicitly indicates a desire to leave, then that would make a deal even more likely. Other potential departures include Anthony, Raphael, Brandon Williams, Sancho, Anthony, Mason Greenwood, Lindelof, Ericsson, Van de Beek, and Casemiro. Yeah, boy. I'm sure they got more than that to sell. You know what I mean? I'm sure they got more than that to sell. I think I've said this before. Jamie Carragher said to sack him. Gary Neville says if he wins the FA Cup, keep him. And Louis Saha on the fence, and Shearer sacked. Yeah, they need to clean out. They need to clean out, man. But you know what makes me laugh about all of this is, and it's the same with Liverpool. I keep hearing about when Everton were rocking it, when Villa were rocking it, when Forest was rocking it. You know what I'm saying? There's even been conversation back when Preston North End was rocking it. Oldham. You know what I'm saying? They always bring West Ham. They always bring it up. There was a time where that is still a big club. They're not big clubs anymore. They're not big clubs. And big clubs, as they've proven, can fall. Why do you think this can't happen to Man United? Why can't this happen to Liverpool? What's going on in people's mindsets? I don't understand it. And I don't know why no one is bringing it up. Excuse me, on no platform. No platform does anyone ever say, do you guys think people are too big to go down and to flop? Because it's happened before. Why can't it happen again? This is football. Villa used to run things. Get me? Everton at a point used to run things. Get me? United at one point used to run things. They're not running things anymore. Get me? I don't know if Newcastle ever run things. I don't think so. Um, West Ham back in the '66, they always claim to be that England team. We're running things, but that shit stops. You get me? I think there was a point. I'm sure late '70s, early '80s, Tottenham were winning things. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You get me? None of that matters. Everyone can fall. Even my team, Arsenal, everyone can fall and fall hard and never come back. Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United, both of them are not little. But in the grand scheme of things, they're little. You guys, you're small now. How are you going to say you're a big club, yet Luton are in the Premier League and you ain't? How is that possible? How is that possible? They love to bang on about Leeds. How are they big? I don't understand. They can't sit at the table with Barcelona, Real Madrid, City, Bayern Munich. You can't sit at the table with them. So how are you big then? How are you big? You know what I'm saying? There's a bag of teams in London. That's why Arsenal's a big club, because we up there. You know what I mean? I know the Chelsea supporters will want to try and sing something with their little 20-year little stint under Oil Daddy. No, man. From when your club is founded till today, are you big? Arsenal are big. From the day we got made to today, we're a big club. All them other big clubs have fallen bad. Wilderness end up in different leagues. You're not big when you end up in a different league, bruv. You get me? With the exception of Rangers, but I think that's because that's backroom. That was like a 10-point deduction thing, and then they went down. Same for Juve and all that. You get me? That's when that's when the people who run the club or who people within the club do some madness, and then you lot got to be punished. But in general, is Real Madrid and Barcelona been in different leagues before? You get me? Has Ajax been in a different league before? Has Galatasaray been in a different league before? If you've consistently only been in the top, then you're big. When you're doing this, how are you Sorry, I just gave myself a flashback. When you're doing this, you're not. I can't consider you a big club. You get me? Man United are a few seasons away from dropping their big club title. I know people are going to be like, what are you talking about? It's crazy. The commercial. Blah, blah, blah. We're not talking about that. We're talking about football. For crying out loud. But that's all I've got to say on that, man. I don't wish them good luck, but I wish them good luck. You know what I mean? But I was there for the 90s. And you lot deserve this. You deserve this. So Alex was a nice run. Let it go, blood. Let it go. That's what I'm saying. Too much. And is it Clough? Clough at Forest. There's too much. Ain't no one person bigger than the club. So how come when one person ducks out, it all goes to shit? Clearly, some people are. It might not be that a player is, but it could be that a manager is. You know what I'm saying? A manager, especially if he gets to run the club. I know they don't do that too much these days. But Wenger, Arsene, Sir Alex, different source, blood. Ain't no one going to be managing one club for that long in England ever again. You get me? Only team that I can see doing that is Arsenal. United aren't holding on to no one that long. Again, you can kiss Batty, blood. Look what they're doing now. Look how many managers they done had. You get me? Since Arsene, there's only been two. There's only been two. All right, if you want to count Freddie, 3. Tottenham and them, man, they have all like 19, 24 managers in the space of Wenger. That's Watford numbers. That's insane. You can't stay big forever, man. You can't stay big forever. You get me? Oh, sorry, I just got Let's quickly just hit this chat right here. Scott Kirk, I see you. Rashford, no thank you. You're a gooner, yeah? All right, let's talk. Sal Smith Rowe, Nielsen. Yep. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the first two because they're our babies, but Lokonga, he ain't in it. He ain't it. I think he's Luton's level. Zinchenko. He's using Eddie. Yeah. If Jesus is willing to stay and be a team and be like a squad, although I don't know if he would, but if he's down for that, I keep him. But if he wants to be number one, can't have it. Vieira, but squad player, I keep him for a squad. If we can find a better squad player, cool. But other than that, I keep him. See? I don't know if that's right though. I know they're more successful in the Premier League era. They're more successful in the Premier League era, but from founding roots to today, are Leicester bigger? I'm not sure. They both can claim fame of Gary Lineker. But I'm not too sure. But anyhow, people, let me know what you think about what we just spoke about. Next up, gonna have a little talk. Arsenal this time. Little talk about Jorginho. I'm hearing some stuff.
Yo, you got your man. Keep it cool, nothing.
My name's Andrew Clark, former Premiership player. This is Bar Level.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.